Good morning and welcome to the Premier Inn at Southampton's Airport. We arrived about 2 o'clock yesterday, or 2 o'clock this morning. At about 5 hours sleep. I am up, I am dressed, and I'm ready to go on cruising. I'm ready to go on Iona, so I'll do you a quick room tour and then So you come in the door, you've got hanging space to your right along with extra bedding and storage, and then this is the room. Excuse my bags that I'm about to head out. So you come round, you've got a little shelf with hair dryer, mirror. Hello, it's cruise day. Excuse my hair, I need to go and do it, but my straighteners are in my parents' room. So then we have a table with lamp, plenty of plugs, tea, coffee, which I've already used. Artwork. A beautiful view, although I don't think you can see it. In my view, I'm on the 3rd floor, and you have Southampton Airport. So quite a good view actually. I really enjoyed watching the planes this morning. And then you come back in, you've got a chair, double bed, which is nice. What I really like is you have USB sockets on both sides of the bed. So I think that was a really good touch. It meant that I didn't have to faff with finding plugs. So yeah, 2 USBs, which both worked in this room, and I'll let you know which room it is later. There we go. And then a bathroom, toilet, sink, shower, really nice. Perfect for a night stay before we head to Southampton. So we are going to go and do my hair, because look at it, like, no. I'm gonna go do my hair and then get ready to check out and head into Southampton. We have arrived. There she is. Here we go. Hello, we have arrived on Iona. I haven't vlogged any of the check-in, security. I'm travelling with my mum and dad. My dad has a mobility impairment and uses a wheelchair, so we've been doing wheeling him around since we got to the port at about 12:30. So it's taken us 2 hours to get from the parking to getting on board and into our cabin. So it's taken a little while, but it is what it is. Lifts are a nightmare on day one. But I'm going to show you my cabin. Oh my god, ugh, it's hot. Yeah, I'll show you my cabin and then we will go and explore. Okay, so you come in the door, you've got your emergency instructions. I'm on deck 8 forward, so I'm going to deck 7 at the theatre. So that's where I go. You've got your key thing for the electricity. Don't know what that does, I'll find out. And then gone exploring. I love that. I'm always gone exploring. We've got coat pegs. I've already put my jacket on because it is hot on board. The aircon and heating system, I've blasted it out already. It's a bit dark, isn't it? Let's put the light on. There we go. Maybe it's a bit bright now. Right, so this is the bathroom. I've seen so many things, and the bathroom looks amazing, so we'll show you. So we've got 2 hooks on the door, which is great. We then come in, and then we've got the shower. Can I even open it? There we go, in. And it's got my absolute favourite flowers from the White Company. I love this fragrance. It's got holders for things, the little rail for washing, so the washing line. So that looks lovely. Oh, you can do it both ways, that's clever. And then we've got the toilet, hand towel, oh, shelving, good amount of storage, hand gel again, my absolute favourite. Lots of storage, extra toilet roll, etc. Tissues, and more storage down here a bit. You've got the sink, and then you've got me. So as I said before, I'm in a single, well, it's a usual, so it's a standard cabin, but there's only one of me. So I've got 2 of everything, 2 hand towels, and 2 bath towels. So I think it's a really good cabin. Really good sized bathroom. Well, like good use of the space, I think. So yeah. And then this is the cabin. So I'm in cabin 8104. So this is a forward facing cabin on deck 8. I would, when we get to the end of the cruise, I would tell you pros and cons of deck 8 and whether I'd book it again. But we're on deck 8. It looks beautiful. It's a really great location for if you are mobility impaired. My dad and mum got a cabin up the way, and it's a really good location. So we have got wardrobes. My case is already here, by the way. How fantastic. We've got wardrobes, king size bed. Hello. Let's have a look at the wardrobes. Squeeze through. My face is awful. Look at it. I'm not even wearing a mask. So we have one cabin, which is my life jacket. That. Then we have number 2. Oh, it's the same one. My bad. Same one. There we go. And then we've got one which is just, what are these called? Shelves. We've got a shelving unit. Great, because I tend to bring stuff in packing cubes. So that works. And then lastly, we've got a shelf, safe, and lower hanging things. So that's always good. Safe is fairly small. I'm not going to fit my MacBook in that. But then we have a hairdryer up there. Wonderful. Coming out, you have got the bedside lamp. And if you look under here, the USB. So that's all really good. Light switches, a little table. Trying not to fall over my shoes. And then I really like these mirrors, they're quite funky. And then coming around, again, some drawers. And if you look underneath, a USB and a UK plug with more lights. Perfect. Then come around, you've got the sofa. Really nice, with a little table, some pretty artwork. We have TV, telephone. We have some little storage on a bin. Useful for putting little bits. So I'm one single person in this cabin. It is designed for 2. It's the fridge, which is empty. They don't do a minibar at the moment, but works for me. And got remote. Honestly, these biscuits, milk, plenty of milk. My mum should be happy if hers is the same. Glasses, cups, kettle, because we're British and it's a British pet cruise line, so would you not? We have more UK plugs. I think that's an EU plug. Don't quote me on that. Oh, it's for the kettle. We have water, which is great because I'm thirsty. Oh, we have a welcome back. Oh, 5% off. Fabulous. And then we've got my tickets for our excursions. Oh, and the Horizon. Does anybody else love the Horizon? I do. I think it's great. There's the Horizon. And then I will show you my... So I don't have a... what's it called, a sliding door, because we are at the bow of the ship. I have sort of a large porthole and then a normal door, so that looks fine to me. Let's go and check out. So I'm right at the front, so let's open. Oh, it's a heavy door. Oh, it's heavy. Hang on, let me shut that. So we've got a heavy door. We've even got like a bolt door, I guess if we were in really rough seas. Bolt door. I've got a sort of glass, I'm guessing it's a windshield. My balcony is huge. Let's come down. How beautiful. Right then, so I've done a little bit of unpacking. I've put stuff in the safe, I've put my water bottles out, etc. So now I'm going to go get my mum. We're going to go find the spa. We walked past it earlier. Once we've been to the spa, we're going to go for lunch in the quays. So let's go. Let's go explore. So cute.
So this is the nail bar. This is where we do all our signature nail treatments. We have our fire and ice special. This is where we use hot rocks to massage the hands, as well as cool towels. And then we also provide normal nail polish as well as shellac.
Oh, okay, fabulous.
So this is our hair salon. Are you traveling with any nails?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we also have a barber on board.
Okay.
So the gentleman there with the conversation, and then the ladies they'll speak to you a little bit more about the salon.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, he's really good at the hair.
Oh, it looks lovely.
Yeah. Especially for tonight, not tonight, tomorrow night. You can do up styles as well with the red carpet block. So this is the pedicure station.
Oh, very nice.
So in our salon we use hair socks, and for our body and skin treatments we use elements.
Oh, lovely.
So I'd just like to tell you a little bit about our spa more safe, more special.
Okay.
So basically what this is, it's a package deal.
Yeah.
So what you would do is all our signature treatments, if you book 3 of them, then you will get 10% off the first one, 20% off the second one, and 30% off the third one.
Okay.
So basically it'll save you up to £200 in the end, yes.
Okay.
And it's only for the signature treatment. So when you look at the price list, it's the ones with the little rings on.
Oh, okay.
You can come through, you can speak to Johanna. She's going to tell you a little bit more about the facials we do.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, my name is Johanna, like Sherry said. So, ladies, my job is actually to help you to enhance and elevate your overall skin texture. Okay, so what we do, we target any kind of skin conditions like sun damage, pigmentation, dry, sensitivity, not forgetting aging as well. You will see on our spa menu that we've got a whole list of the
Oh, that one.
facials are right over here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So as you can see, we've got a whole list of different kinds of facials. We've got facials written biotech, that's where we are using the advanced technologies in there. Then we have the touch facial. Is it written touch? Like LMS facials. So that's where we are doing the hands-on facials. However, before we start and decide which facial is suitable for your skin needs, we need to analyze it first. So I'll be using the Skin Lab technology where we'll be taking the picture of your skin. Then you can tell us exactly what's going on in there and which area to focus more on. Yeah? This is an amazing tool, ladies, that can tell you the depth of your skin.
Yeah.
Okay. Usually to do the skin analysis on its own, it's £27, but if you book a facial, you don't have to pay for it.
Okay.
So all our facials, they are 50 minutes treatment long, very nice and relaxing.
Yeah.
They all come with the neck and shoulders massage, okay? So that's about it from my side. If you have any question regarding the facials, Sharice will help you with everything.
Brilliant. Thank you so
very
much.
much. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, the facials are amazing, especially the biotech ones. You see a real difference.
It looks incredible.
So we do have our normal basic Swedish and deep tissue massage, but something a little bit more luxurious is our signature massages. We have, my favorite is aroma hot stone. So this is where we use your aromatic oils as well as heated rocks to massage the body. So it works on the concept of, you know, when you have a really tight jar, you can't open it, you run it under some boiling water first and then you're gonna open it, right? Because it helps loosen it up. So basically your muscles are really tight. So we'll massage it with some hot rocks, very soothing. Then afterwards we massage it normally with our physical movements, and then it's going to alleviate the muscle tension and pains, but it's also very relaxing because of the aromatics as well. And then we have our restorative salt stone. So this is a little less hot than aroma hot stone because it's more for our re-energizing our clients, realigning the chakras. Yes, so it uses Himalayan salt, that's what. And then we have our Thai poultice massage. This is where we use botanicals in the poultice. It smells really nice. You can have a little smell.
Oh, it does.
So we use hot oil and the poultice, and we massage you with the poultice. And then this is for our more of our like athletes, people with really stiff muscles. It's the bamboo massage. We massage the knots out. It's a little bit less relaxing, more for pain management.
Oh, fabulous.
So all of them are on the
Perfect.
I
I
they
think
all signature massages.
we usually do a deep tissue on board, so it'd be quite nice to try the
Yes.
hot stone.
And then there's also something we can do for you is called our fire and ice finisher. So you tell them an area that's really painful for you, and we use our instant refreshing gel, it's a special gel.
Oh,
And
yeah,
we
the
put
end
it
of
on
this
the-
one. Yeah,
yes, we
we've
put
got
it. On
it.
the area, and, yes, and then we'll like wrap the area up a little bit so it soothes.
Oh,
it.
lovely.
And we'll do it like at the end, so then your massage is done, and then you put the instant refreshing gel. It's very soothing. If you want that.
That does
yes.
sound good, doesn't it?
It does. You can use the facilities, all of the facilities, for 2 hours for £39.
That's really good.
I'll show you around.
Oh, yeah.
This is the world.
Oh, it's so lovely. Oh, yeah.
Yes, and this is the tropical house. So they'll have like different lights on.
Yeah.
So this is the steam solstice. So this is to remineralize the body. It's a little bit different from the regular.
Yeah. Oh.
And then we have
Oh, I love a hot stone bed.
These are the locker rooms. They have showers in there with shampoo and body wash, and also hair dryer. So
Oh, brilliant.
And there's also lockers to the stuff.
Perfect. We'll be booking this.
So this is the relaxation room.
Oh.
I just want to make you aware that the windows will be open once we start sailing. It's just now we don't want to disturb the view of the buildings. So yes. So you would come in here and cool down in between the saunas, but even after your treatments, you can feel free to come and relax here. There's water and tea and coffee provided here as well. So it's like a free area to use with your treatment.
Oh, lovely. Thank you.
Oh,
So this is the couples room, but you don't only have to use it for couples.
Yeah.
You also use it for mothers and daughters and sisters. Whoever wants to come in here can come in here, but
Oh,
you have to
lovely.
book in advance. But you can do any massage here.
Oh, lovely.
But do book in advance because it gets fully booked.
busy. Oh, lovely.
Oh, also the hydro if you do want to.
Oh no, I think we'll be booking that today.
Yes.
I am not missing out.
This is my special machine that I use.
Ah.
So I run the detox column on board. I don't know if either of you struggle with maybe bloating or irritable bowel syndrome, your cellulite,
Okay.
stretch marks, things like that. It helps with all of those.
Okay.
Yes. So it's I use the algae the same way it cleans the ocean, it cleans your body, and like 2 gentle stimuli. So it's completely painless, but it's very effective. So I'm wearing a measuring tape, not just for fun, because I do a measurement before and after your treatment, because there's a potential of 1 to 20 centimeters of loss
Oh my
in just
goodness.
one treatment, because it's very effective. And then the treatment is £109 and it's for 50 minutes. Yes, but it's very, very effective. Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Would you like a little
I
package?
would, yes, please. Thank
And then
you.
also I do another therapy called revitalizing leg. So that's for when you have like swollen ankles.
Yeah.
Yes.
You struggle a little bit with arthritis.
Yeah.
You just walking. What I do is I exfoliate the legs. So I do a lymph. It helps with the toxins in the legs. So I exfoliate and then I do a special lymph drainage massage. So it's meant to drain the lactic acid. You know what causes the pain and the
Yeah.
swelling in your legs. I drain that through massage, and then there's a special cooling peel-off mask that I
Ooh.
use. So it actually like peels off really cool.
Oh, I love
It
that.
has menthol. It's very soothing. Yes, that's also on the price list.
Oh, lovely. Thank
I'll highlight
you.
everything.
Yeah.
We booked in, but we have also our like seaweed wraps.
Oh.
So that's where they exfoliate your full body, and then they put seaweed and they cocoon you in like the like a tinfoil blanket.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, to like heat you up and like you sweat out, and then you'll
Oh.
rinse in the shower.
Oh. After lunch, we headed for a wander around the promenade deck. We used the exit next to cabin 8332, which comes out next to 2 of the infinity pools. As you can see, plenty of towels for the infinity pools and sun lounges, and also some recycling facilities. Iona really is a big ship. She's the biggest for the British cruise market. But she is beautiful, and there's plenty of outdoor space, which I really like. There's lots of these boards around the exterior of the ship pointing you in the right direction for various places, which I thought was really handy. As you can see, lots of sun loungers on the promenade deck. This was my favourite deck for sitting outside during the sea days when the weather was incredible, and also lots of outdoor seating for eating as well. Some of the restaurants also do have their own specialised seating areas outdoors. As we make our way around, we got to the Sunset Bar. This is where we watched sail away, and it was my favourite bar on board by far. I just thought the views were incredible, and I loved the outdoor bar. I particularly liked these seated pods, and there were also 2 large infinity pools next to the bar as well. We got there a little bit early, so we had a drink and just watched the world go by. This was a Fred Olsen ship coming in to turn around before it then went out to sea, and there was also a car transporter which we were docked next to that we found quite interesting to see the cars going on and off of that. It was then time for us to sail away. After watching our sail away, we headed down to the shops to have a look in the mulberry store. They had a good selection on board, and as we were going to Norway, VAT did not apply, which meant items were 20% less than retail. On top of that, as we were our Pacific tier members, we had an additional 5% off. I really like this mulberry lily. I think it's a great size and I loved the colour. I did buy a mulberry bag, but more on that in a later vlog. The crew in the mulberry store were fantastic and were not pushy, which is what I like, and just allowed us to browse at our leisure. After mulberry, we headed to the jewellery store where the lovely Parsad let me try on this incredible tanzanite and diamond necklace, which retails for £18,000. Safe to say I did not buy it, but I loved being able to try it on and see what it looked like. I also got to try on these beautiful tanzanite and diamond earrings, which were incredible too. Good evening. So it is gone 10 o'clock. I'm so tired. I'm in bed. It's just about 10 o'clock, but I didn't go to sleep until 3 o'clock this morning. I was up again at 9. I had lunch at the Keys, which was really nice. I really liked it. It's really handy. We're on deck 8, so my cabin's on deck 8, my parents are on deck 8, and it's brilliant. It's so easy and accessible, so highly recommend if you've got accessible needs. Highly recommend deck 8. I've sat on my balcony. I'm right at the front of the ship, so my cabin is 8104, so I'm literally front and centre. There are people walking around, but I don't tend to see people looking into the balcony, into the cabin. And the same, my parents are, what are they? They are 8330, which is an accessible cabin, and 8332 is also an accessible cabin. And so they're sort of just off midship. So I will show you their cabin throughout the cruise. Probably at the end when all their stuff isn't everywhere, but that just goes to show how well a cabin can be lived in, doesn't it? So yeah, so yes, what do we do today? So we got on board. It took a little while to get on board and to get to our muster station, and then get to the cabin. And the only reason I say that is because we were sort of needing accessible options. There's a little waiting around in the terminal, and then once on board, the lifts were an absolute nightmare today. Not so this evening, but definitely when we got on. And so the lifts were just a nightmare, and I completely get it, because you've got all the luggage coming on, which I cannot fault, because my parents' luggage was at their cabin door for when we got to their cabin. My bag was here. I cannot fault that. I think that's brilliant service from the guys on the on the ground and on the ship. Excellent service. But it's just, the lifts were a nightmare. They really were a nightmare. And we tried the forward lifts, and we tried the mid lifts. And I think the mid lifts we were waiting, I want to say 20 minutes for a lift. So yeah, so a bit of a nightmare, but it's fine. We're on board. We've had a really nice day. We had lunch in the quays. Mum and I went to the spa, which you will see. We went for a tour, and we've booked to go to the hydrotherapy suite tomorrow. So just went for a little wander around. Mum and I went and watched Sail Away at the Sunset Bar on deck 8, which is beautiful. I highly recommend it. It was stunning. Went to the shops. Oh my god, honestly. So yeah, we went to Mulberry, saw a bag. I'll probably show you that. And then we went to the jewellery store. Oh my god. So I have to shout out to Prasad in the onboard jewellery store. He was the most amazing, most helpful, lovely guy. So I have an obsession with tanzanite. I love tanzanite. I think it's the most beautiful stone. But he let me try them on. So yeah, it was just a really nice trip to the jewellery store, and I highly recommend, if you are going on Iona, go to the jewellery store, ask for Prasad. He's fabulous. I adored him. He was, as I said, so friendly, so kind. Just a really nice bloke. And again, not pushy. Like, wasn't making me buy an £18,000 necklace. Like, no, but just lovely. So I highly recommend going to see them and just seeing what there is, because there's some beautiful stones. And if you are a fan of tanzanite, go. Then we went to, so we did the buffet for tea. I wasn't overly impressed with the buffet. I like to sit down, have a 3-course meal, or however many courses you want. You don't obviously have to have 3 courses. So yes, I like the sit down of a dining room. But it's the first night, so we're like, we'll just go to the buffet. I can't really be bothered with anything. It's been a long day. But yeah, I wouldn't really rate the buffet. Don't get me wrong. Crew's great, crew's lovely, always really accommodating, especially when we're with somebody who has mobility impairment. So they were great. Yeah, there just wasn't the selection, and I was a bit stuck of what to eat. I went for crab cakes, which were beautiful. Don't get me wrong, the food that was there, excellent food that was there. I just didn't think there was much of a selection. I had crab cakes and boiled potatoes and carrot. Yay! But yeah, and then I went out to the, what was it called? The Infinity Bar. Really good. Some really pretty footage and a photo from the wake. And it's beautiful, but it is probably about 10:15. I am shattered. I am going to sleep. So I will see you for our first sea day tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow? So tomorrow's sea day, we have the spa booked for 2 hours, so we're in the hydrotherapy suite for 2 hours. And then I don't know what else. Exploring, I think. Maybe a tanzanite talk, because as I said, I love tanzanite. But yeah, we shall see. So I will see you in the morning.